invited to help plan for the future of a popular fishing spot, and a new month means a new focus on safety in Wisconsin. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Duluth tonight, where local schools are encouraging students to walk, bike, or roll tomorrow. National Bike to School Day is May 3rd. The annual event is the spring equivalent of Walk to School Day, celebrated each October. Programs help students see the importance of physical activity, as well as highlight the need of safer routes to school for biking and walking. Those walking and biking to school tomorrow are encouraged to arrive between 7:10 and 7:45, and of course, drivers should use extra caution during the morning commute. Next, we head to Mille Lake in Minnesota, where 1 week from today, anglers will have an opportunity to weigh in on the popular fishing hotspot. The DNR is inviting the public to participate in a webinar on the lake's Wildlife Management Area Master Plan. The informational session will be held from 6 to 8 p.m. next Tuesday, May 9th. The wildlife area makes up 43,000 acres of habitat. The master plan was last completed in 1977, and the update will look toward the next decade of conservation. The final plan will be made by the end of the year. And we wrap up in Wisconsin, where a new month means a new focus on safety for the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. May's Law of the Month is towing safety. With fishing opener coming up and camping season soon to follow, they want to remind drivers of basic safety when towing large equipment. Unsecured cargo causes 800 crashes a year in Wisconsin, and failure to secure a trailer could result in a $200 citation. Drivers are responsible to ensure that all trailers are in good condition and safe to tow down the road. We'll have the full list of safety reminders on our website. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.